Hi everyone, I'm sorry, I just looked up because this message popped up. I thought it was important, but it's not. It's like Apple News that always catches me off guard. But I am back to do another video. I went to get an MRI this morning, and while I was waiting, I was like, what am I going to do later? And I thought maybe doing a what's in my bag would be fun, like a MRI edition. Really quickly about MRIs though, because in case anyone's getting one, or they're thinking that they might need one, I just want to say that they're not scary, they're not bad at all. Mine took about 17 minutes, the actual MRI itself. Quick 30-second rundown. You get there, they make you change into this like goofy gown, your rump's hanging out because you're like just in this gown that's oversized. It ties in the back. You have to take your undergarments off except for your underwear, no jewelry, and you get to this machine and there's like a bed in front of it. You lay down on it, they give you a blanket, and then they roll you in there. They put headphones on because it is a little bit noisy, and the gentleman that was helping me did play some music, so it kind of helps. And they give you this little ball that you hold on to, and it almost looks like one of those balls that they squeeze when they take your blood pressure. And then from there, you just hang out in there for 17 minutes. When I was in there, I was like thinking about if I were to do like stand up, what I would say. And then the bad part about that is I almost made myself laugh, and you're not supposed to move. And I was like, crap, like don't move. So then I started thinking about other stuff, and that's where I got this idea of doing a what's in my bag. But again, not bad at all. Don't be scared. If you can handle being inside of a tanning bed, like that space, you'll be fine. You won't feel claustrophobic. Plus, they don't like roll you into an endless tunnel. They roll you in probably about 6 inches. So if you look up, you can actually see the opening. So you're not like, deep inside of a tunnel. It's really not bad. So back from that, and this was the bag that went with me. I realize when I go to do stuff that I'm not really particularly excited about, I like doll up a little bit more. Like I put myself together just to make myself feel better. So then I did that today, which means if I ever show up somewhere in like a full-on ball gown with some like silk gloves, people better hit the deck because I must be having like a garbage day, like I'm about to implode. But yeah, this is the bag that went with me. It is a Celine bag. It's the Besace, I think. It's Besace. That's how you spell it, 16. And this is the larger one. And I likely butchered the pronunciation, but I spelled it. So I get points for that. This is in the white, and I believe it's calfskin, the larger size. The smaller one, proportionally, I feel like is cuter because I feel like the top and bottom come together better. This one, the top is a little bit shorter, the bottom's longer, but that little one is too small for me. Plus with the curve at the bottom, you don't really get the full space to fill it. So I don't think I'd be able to fit everything I needed, so I got this. Honestly, I don't go for unique shapes. I'm normally pretty like square or rectangle. But when I went to go buy the bag that I wanted, they didn't have it, so I defaulted to this one, and I'm glad I did. It's cute. White actually goes along with a lot of the things that I wear, and so I really appreciate that. There's no pocket on the back. There's a strap that attaches to the side, and then it is adjustable, so you can make it shorter or longer. Mine's pretty short because I like it sitting close to my hip. I don't like it like down past my thigh. I've never been a fan of like long shoulder bags. And the flap, there's a twist closure here. You pop that open. It does say Celine here, and I think like made in Italy on the inside. It's just stamped. And I kind of scratched that. Kind of hard. Oops. So then the inside looks like this. It's full of junk because I really loaded up on stuff. I hate sitting in waiting places, so I try to keep things to keep me busy. There's 3 compartments. There's this one that's kind of like a flap. There's this middle one with a bunch of junk, and then there's a back zipper one. And one thing that's been really important for me in all my handbag purchases now is some sort of zipped compartment on the inside. Because I do wear jewelry and I have to take it off sometimes. I never know exactly when, but for example, today I had to take all my rings and my earrings off and my necklace, and I put it in that zip compartment. I've taken my earrings off and put it in just like a patch pocket inside of one of my bags, and I lost one of my earrings. And so from then on, I was like, I need something that closes, like not just button at the top, like it needs to totally close. So as I get older and wiser, I learned these things, and so that's like a must-have for me, is any handbag just needs to have a little zipper compartment. It doesn't need to be huge, but it needs to zip. So starting with the front, there's just a bunch of crap. It's mainly, so I have some like loose change in here, which is always fun. I have a couple of masks that I just have junked in there. I have this little card about my little MRI experience. Let's see, a drop-off receipt for UPS, and then some paper, because I keep a little bit of paper with me in case I just want to jot down like whatever goofy stuff. Then a receipt for brunch. And then in the middle section, I normally have my phone, but the middle section is a pretty good size, and even with the curve, you can fit quite a bit in there. So I'm able to fit something like this all the way across, and this is a small sketchbook that I carried with me to this little MRI appointment of mine, because I was going through and like making lists of stuff. And then something really goofy that I do is when I feel like buying something, I think about it for a long time. So I like make this little like scrapbook looking thing of all the things that I like, and I just sit on it and then think about it, and then I start to like cross stuff off, because stuff nowadays is so expensive. Like I really don't want to make a mistake buying something, so I like take a good amount of time to consider whatever it is. But then at the same time, like if you have this little sketchbook, you can write stuff down, you can draw little goofy things, and it keeps me plenty occupied. So when I was waiting in the waiting room, I was just like, whoa, just doodle fun stuff, look at the things that I was thinking about. Another receipt, a bunch of more masks, and then I have paperwork from my appointment, and then more change at the bottom. This bag I really need to put away, but I carry Advil. I have a pen that I always have with me, and I know it's dangerous to keep a pen inside of a bag, especially a white one, because if anything were to push this little guy down, you're gonna have a whole new interior design on your handbag. But for me, for this purpose, I just braved it. The other two things I had in there that I took out first for some reason is I have this Juicy tube for a little lip color, and then also this Givenchy lip, I don't remember if it was this lipstick or lip gloss. I think it's like a middle ground. It looks more like lipstick, but I feel like as I get older, the pigment doesn't really, it's not as like vibrant, so I always keep lip color. And then also I have my hand lotion. That this is really convenient because it's flat and it's a disc size. You can just shove it into stuff. And then in here I also have my wallet, which I know everyone's like, wait, don't you love that Dior wallet to death? I do. I love that Dior wallet so much. But when I was going through the stuff that I wanted to part with, I came across this, and I have a lot of sentiment behind this wallet because I've had it for a long time. And when I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna use it for a little bit and let my Dior wallet have like a little bit of a break, because I've been using the crap out of it. But the inside is there's 4 card slots on one side. There's the, what is it, the coin compartment on one side, and there's like the 2 bills slots on the inside. I have it turned because I realized like my driver's license, all that stuff's hanging out, and I was like, should I be showing that? Probably not, for my own safety. So I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see what the inside looks like, because I'm sure it's like, wait, why is she being all cryptic about what the inside of this wallet looks like? Super secret. So this is what it looks like. There's 4 card slots here. Here's this little coin compartment that flips open like that. There's a compartment behind the coin slot here. And then there's 2 bill slots. There's this one, and then there's this one. And yeah, I have quite a bit of cash in there right now because I need to go to the bank. But this thing is a lot bigger than probably anybody really wants to carry. Like I've had this for a long time, but I went to go eat with a friend of mine, and we both sat down, and I put my wallet down, and he put his wallet down, and then he just started giggling. He was like, dude, your wallet, it's like so much bigger than mine. And I was looking at his wallet, and it was like all compact and really, really small. And then I had like my giant wallet that like could barely close, and I was like, dude, whatever. I need to carry what I want to carry. But I remember being like, dang, my wallet is really big. So I have this. I'm gonna use this guy for a while, but yeah, very special just because it's been with me for so long. And then yeah, that's it. The inside of my bag, there's all the loose change at the bottom. And then here's that zipper compartment that you can keep stuff in. So I kept, oh, women are so soft. Jeez. So yeah, it's actually still clean on the inside, even though I really junked it up. But this little buddy kept me company today, doing my little errand thing. And I think it's a great bag. If anyone's interested in getting it, I would recommend it. I honestly really recommend white bags, even though I know you have to be careful that it gets dirty, gets stained, the wear shows up more. Like there's a stain here that I think when I was getting out of the car, I like touched the dust on the car and then grabbed my bag, and then so it's dirty. I'm sure it'll come off, but it's held up really well. It's like really, that's one thing about Celine, is their bags are super like thick, like hardy leather handbags. And so yeah, it was a productive day. Got all my stuff done, and as soon as I finish up this video, I'm gonna pack all the stuff back because there's like a mound of crap including a lot of paperwork on my desk. So this is gonna be fun. But hopefully you guys found this entertaining, and maybe it'll pique some interest for some of you guys out there to potentially get this one. Again, really recommend it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks everyone.